And we are live. Hey guys, and welcome back to Sam Rankings Interview. And today I thought we would react to the first episode of Marvel Studios' Loki. This episode is called Glorious Purpose. It's about 51 minutes long with credits. Without credits, it's about 45. So I'm gonna start it now. I gotta be off the stream at about 9. So that's why I moved it up. It was supposed to be originally at 9:15, but I moved it up to now. So there you have it. I'm actually super excited for this show. Stars Tom Hiddleston. I have heard rumors that why is season 2? There you go. I have heard rumors that you know I kind of know who the villain is. I kind of already had that spoiled for me. I kind of know some things that happen in this episode. I have not watched this episode yet, but this is probably going to be the best MCU show. And I have the timer up here for when I do start it. I'll play that when I start the episode. New York City, from my favorite movie of all time. This is the scene. Hey, we got someone in the chat. Hello. This is the time to hook up, or you can just watch it on a replays to watch it from the beginning, or just, rewind it so you can hook it up with that time if you want to watch the first episode. Color change to the logo. Gobi Desert Mungo. Yes, you are. Keep in mind this is 2012 Loki, so he hasn't really suffered the death of his mom, dad, and yeah. Hmm. Yes, it has been a long day. Oh, that's actually cool. What the heck? That's kind of like a cartoon. Hmm. I think that was in the trailers. Pretty sure. The music in this show is though phenomenal. Like it's really good. Hmm. The comedic timing on Tom Hiddleston is really good, though. Tara Strong. Time variant authorities. This is long. Like, this is a lot of exposition. Ten minutes in, and we're finally getting the intro. Okay, I mean, that intro was pretty cool. There's Owen Wilson. Laufeyson. He's Laufey's son. Ooh, reset. What is this, a courtroom drama? Owen Wilson's great. Mm. That's true. He does love to talk. And if any of you are just joining, that is the time. We're currently like halfway through the episode. Ooh. Owen Wilson's probably the best part of the show so far. I mean, he's absolutely hilarious. We're gonna get some Avengers cameos. Oh, yep, there we go. Hawkeye returns. No, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this was a teaser that they released recently. Ooh, this must be hard for Loki to watch. Ooh, Loki. Mhm. One of the greatest movies in movie history, in my opinion. Mhm. That is, this show has a lot to do with the MCU. Like, I know it's in the MCU, but kind of, I'll get into it later after. I knew that would happen. That was spoiled to me. I need to watch all this. So it's just gonna be like that 2018 Loki now? Or it's gonna be like his own 2021 Loki? Oh, oh, Loki is the best. What? Oklahoma, 1850. Hmm. What? That's probably the villain. And that about does it for that episode. That was episode 1. Um, Glorious Purpose. So if you are watching this right now, put it in the live chat. What were your thoughts on episode 1? Did you like episode 1? Did you not like episode 1? Tell me all that down below. Me personally, I thought that was great. I think that's the best. Um, that's the best episode, first episode of any MCU TV show. Again, Daredevil's not in the MCU. Jessica Jones, all that stuff, not in the MCU. I'm talking Marvel Studios for best first episode. So there you have it. Over out of 10, I'd probably give Loki episode 1 a 9.5 out of 10. I absolutely love this episode. I thought it was phenomenal. Number 1, I think it's because Loki and Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson, they played Loki and Morbius, or Mobius, not Morbius. That's a totally different character. But so they have really good chemistry. And I think that Kevin Feige or whoever got Owen Wilson deserves a raise. Owen Wilson just has this comedic timing that kind of fits the MCU perfectly. And yeah, and Tom Hiddleston in here is also really great. I thought he was really funny, and he kind of gives his performance to Loki that he's kind of making him paranoid in here. Just one second. So I have to go for 2 minutes. I will be right back to share my final thoughts on Loki and dig into more about this episode. Okay, so I am back. I just had to do something real quick for 2 minutes, and I'm back to talk with you about your thoughts on Loki episode one. So, if you are in the chat, I do want to hear your thoughts. Out of 10, what would you rate it? Or if you're watching this on replay, not live, also share in the comments. What would you rate this episode? We can have a nice discussion about the MCU because I love the MCU. I could talk about the MCU for days. I just think it's so great. And back to the Owen Wilson thing, yes, humor. And I know I said this, but it fits the MCU maybe too perfectly. I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but him, Tom Hiddleston, they definitely steal the show. I think that Casey guy was a little annoying. I don't know if he has really a role in the rest of the show. I kind of hope not. I had like one funny moment, and then they kind of made him a little whiny and a little not, fun. But overall, I think the characters worked well. I don't know who was playing the person who Loki put the collar around and kept controlling, because she's a good actress. I haven't really seen her, but I think she does have a big part in the show. Either she's going to team up with Loki and Mobius, or I think she might be the villain of the show. I'm not exactly sure because at the end there was no end credit scene, but we did get that tease of the villain, but we don't know who it is. It could be Loki, could be Mobius. Again, we don't know who it is because they had a cloak on. It was dark. And I definitely think that the person who did that will be revealed in the next episode. And I think that then we will get the villain reveal because as of now, we don't have the villain revealed, just like in Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision. Falcon and Winter Soldier, a little disappointing because, I mean, the villain reveal wasn't good anyway. I did not like the Flag Smashers. That's why the Falcon and Winter Soldier to me is only good. But this first episode, if okay, I've been watching some reviews for this show, and I have been hearing that the first episode um, is kind of exposition heavy, and then the second episode people are saying are excellent. But to me, this first episode was excellent. So if Loki episode 2 is better than this, then I think that this is definitely going to be my favorite MCU show and could be one of my favorite just MCU projects in general. I have a letterbox that I have on my list. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier's in like the bottom 15, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, other than cast and characters, I think, I'll give it one nitpick. Again, the exposition, little too much exposition for my liking. Tara Strong played that character who like give all that information. I thought she did a decent job. It was a little cartoony for the MCU, but maybe COVID had something to do with that. Maybe they just wanted to add that in. But I had to wake up early to watch this with you guys. But I thought that the lighting in the show was excellent. I really thought the lighting, the music really kind of set the mood to where it's kind of like WandaVision. We're kind of questioning what's happening. I think this has better music than WandaVision, like better score, not necessarily the better songs, because I mean WandaVision had Agatha All Along and other shows like and other songs like that. I really did think though that the music in this show, it was just kind of like all over the place, but that also really helped with the kind of mystery and kind of urgency I want to say behind it. I don't really know where this show's going. Now I do want to talk about the Avengers because guys, Robert Downey Jr. did return to the MCU. It's just he didn't film any new scenes. He came back and he was just archive footage, just like Hawkeye. We got Black Widow, and yeah, I think what they did with Loki in this episode of showing him his past. I mean, showing him his past and how Loki's saying he doesn't want to hurt people, but then you show him with hurting all these people, and then what really got me was that they showed him kind of killing his mom because he sent the dark elves down the wrong hallway, and that ended up killing Freya or Frio. I forget how to say her name. Or Freya. But she's played by Rene Russo, and Loki killed her, and Loki didn't know that because that is the next movie in Loki's story. But he left that timeline when he took the Tesseract in Endgame, so he didn't know that happened, and he's also seeing Thor and how he and Thor finally got along. They kind of bonded after their father's death. He also saw his own death, which must be really hard. He saw himself getting choked to death at the hands of Thanos. Now, I initially thought that this would make Loki better, and this would make Loki like, sorry, 1 second. I got to turn off my Roku. So I thought that would make Loki more. I thought it'd be a cheap way that Kevin Feige would use to, instead of telling him instead of kind of gaining his character back from Infinity War and Ragnarok, because Loki in the first 2 movies he's in, I think is only okay, but he gets really good as the series goes on. But I think it was a cheaper way to make him good and have all the story arc quicker, but it didn't. I thought it made him more mad. I thought it kind of made him a little more upset and a little more I gotta get out here. Maybe he is the Ragnarok Loki now. Maybe he is that Infinity War Loki now because he has all those memories. So maybe he's deciding to change, or maybe it's for the worse, because I do think that Loki inherently in this show either could be the villain or could be the hero. I don't know what they're going to do, but I do know that this show has major ramifications on the MCU. We had the Infinity Stones in here, the Tesseract, and just all this multiverse stuff. This is the second, not the second chapter in the Spider multiverse. I think it's I think that's gonna this could have some multiverse stuff, but other than the multiverse stuff, I do think that this show will have big ramifications on the MCU as a whole, more than WandaVision, because WandaVision, well, it does kind of change Wanda's character and make her the villain. The only really big takeaway is, now she has this costume, and now she's looking for her kids, which inherently you don't have to watch the show to find out. Again, I haven't finished Loki, but I think so far it might have more of an impact. Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision, well, great. I don't think they're required viewing. I think Loki will be required viewing. Falcon and Winter Soldier, the only thing that came out of there was he's Captain America now, which if you watch the end of Endgame, was kind of already obvious. It's just you don't get how he became Captain America. You just get him as Captain America. So instead of, getting to know more of the characters, you just learn what happens after if you don't have Disney Plus, which I would 100% recommend you getting if you're into Marvel and Star Wars. So there you have it. There are my thoughts on Loki Episode 1, Glorious Purpose. I am absolutely excited for Episode 2. This show was rumored for a Season 2 as well, so that's also great. A lot of people are saying Episode 2 is better. Cannot wait. Comment down below if you want to do another watch-along for Loki Episode 2. I'd be down for that. So, yeah. There you have it. There are my thoughts. I definitely give Loki a 9.5 out of 10 for the first episode anyways, and cannot wait to see you guys in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. May the Force be with you.